I'd catch a bus alone and travel 100 miles. No one would ask a question, and all I saw was smiles. Those were the 70s, man, a time you never knew. That was when my life began. Don't know where they flew. Those were the 70s, man, time you never knew. That was when my life began. Don't know where they flew. Those were the 70s, man, time you never knew. That was when my life began. Don't know where they flew. My hair a mess, my body stunk. No one gave a damn. I might as well have been a skunk fighting with a ram. Getting burnt was just the norm with my red onion skin. That was how I stayed informed and happy from within. Those were the 70s, man, a time you never knew. That was when my life began. Don't know where they flew. Sand was sticking to the tar in the summer sun. Then came fall, my door ajar, and me out having fun. Wooden skateboard under my feet, speeding down the slope. You ain't no boy if you don't bleed. My mother gave up a hope. Those were the 70s, man, a time you never knew. That was when my life began. Don't know where they flew.
I used to walk around my neighborhood at night in my little black leather jacket. My best friend and I would drive around town all summer long. You know, it was like Radio Free America every day and every night. The airwaves were filled with surf, rock, and rockabilly. Oh, oh. But now I can't say that anymore. It's so overwhelming. It's overwhelming me. I used to walk around my neighborhood at night in my little black leather jacket. My best friend and I would drive around town all summer long. You know, it was like Radio Free America every day and every night. The airwaves are filled with surf, rock, and rockabilly. Oh, oh. But now I can't say that anymore. It's so overwhelming. It's overwhelming me. So let's roll another joint, another damn. I'm making a song full of 70s retro flair. 70s. Talking about the freedom we had. Playing baseball on the street. Swimming in the river. Basking in the sun. Walking through the fields, not caring about a thing. Those were the days, man, when we were boys. The cars would stop 'cause we were playing baseball on the street. Will those times ever come again? Oh, the 70s, will they ever come again?
knew until it was too late. The golden chances that we slew, was this to be our fate?
There was no talk of nuclear war, nor of a power race. Why did they ever go so far in this crazy pace? No more talk of millionaires, it's billions nowadays. I don't know if anyone cares, we're all lost in a maze.
It was magic we never knew until it was too late. The golden chances that we slew, was this to be our fate? The others seem to be so neat, better than ever before. With no more sorrows to repeat, how could we ask for more? But looking back, we know today we were no more than fools, diverting from a golden way into a world of rules. It was magic we never knew until it was too late. The golden chances that we slew, was this to be our fate? Is all our kids will know. Massive business capital, endless cash to flow. No more talk of love and care, robots on the way to bring the bills and strip you bare and take your life away. It was magic we never knew until it was too late. The golden chances that we slew, was this to be our fate?
He was a neighbor from somewhere in town, yet it was alright to play with him. The freedom we had would make you frown. It's gone from the world and crashed within. 210 and more years are gone, and the world is no more the same. All that remains is memories of what was a golden age. The freedom around, the innocence, the friendship without a cage. No mobile phones, no PCs or drones. The films were on celluloid, no fear of pics, no moans, no groans. The paranoia was void. Look what we've done in moving on, bearing our souls from joy. How will we ever carry on, befriending the neighbor boy?
I'm looking for a time machine to take me back in time, hurling through a kind of dream, return to what was mine. Heading for my 70s, I wish I could be young, to relive all those mutinies my boyhood songs have sung. Free again to be myself, far from rules and fear, roaming, playing among the trees, forest, far and near. I'm looking for a time machine to take me back in time, hurling through a kind of dream, return to what was mine. Playing pranks on the neighbor girl, prancing on the green, breaking bottle stones we'd hurl, didn't think that was me. Tease the little freckled guy, I tell you that was fun. All our wicked deeds denied when questions were begun. I'm looking for a time machine to take me back in time, hurling through a kind of dream, return to what was mine. Oh my God, how times have changed. I wish I could have known. Needed magic sprouts arranged so I never would have grown. A feeling you will never know, your feet on holy sand, the timeless soul as white as snow, a place now, Neverland. I'm looking for a time machine to take me back in time, hurling through a kind of dream, return to what was mine.
Boys in shorts and girls in skirts, the men left their hats behind. Graceful women now in pants, and nobody would mind. Onwards and upwards in the summer sun, we'd sit down with you and talk for hours. Oh, those days are gone forever, really. We take out cigarettes, breathe on them, and watch the cigarette smoke slowly rise. Now all my friends are married, and I'm past my middle age. But one thing's still the same, I still love it when we talk. I have no friends at home, that's okay for me, or maybe just don't know why. When the song comes on, I know that some things haven't changed, like having fun in the late afternoons. We can still sing along, love those songs from back then. Take me back again, where I could be a child again. Ooh, boys in shorts and girls in skirts, the men left their hats behind. Graceful women now in pants, and nobody would mind. Ooh, boys in shorts and girls in skirts, the men left their hats behind. Graceful women now in pants, and nobody would mind. Remember the old rat-a-tat-tat, the rat-a-tat-tat, yeah, the rat-a-tat-tat. My mom used to write with it. And if you had no whiteout to white out the errors, well, that was merely shit. And then there was the scratchy sound from the old vinyl records. Not pure the sound, but nice to hear. Sounds the times could afford. Remote control, man, what was that? The youngest kids at home. Poggy fingers to turn the knob, tight as it glued on stone. Friday fright night gave us a fright. Creatures features were the best features. the colors, it was black and white to fill the family night. Did I say night? Well, TV signed off to send us all to bed. No YouTube then to bring us the world. We were just happy instead. Those were the 70s, a simple world where life was on the streets with long-haired men and graffiti, and kids could just be kids. Those were the 70s, a simple world where life was on the streets with long-haired men and graffiti, and kids could just be kids.
My mom was driving, and there I was, crawling over the seats. Station wagon, family car, my boyhood dream repeats. The rules were few, the freedom vast. We'd jump from seat to seat. These days they'd leave you quite aghast, the things you couldn't beat. After school specials in the afternoon, teaching us what to do. Down at the lake we'd do a moon, but not to them we knew. A wondrous world and all so strange, and life a mystery where cigarette smoke would not derange the kids nor family. Free sex, no AIDS, just baby boomers, youthful everywhere. Bicycle and sunny summers, flowers in our hair. Hippies in their German vans, psychedelic drugs, beer in bottles, not in cans. Maybe you wanted mugs like where's to do research. There was no internet. War protesters on the march, they never won, you bet. Using the payphone to call your girl, romancing on the phone. Yellow page, white page would unfurl. Oh, how you felt alone. Days gone by I'm talking about. Can you make a guess? The memories now could make me shout. Why'd it go amiss? Days gone by I'm talking about. Can you make a guess? The memories now could make me shout. Why'd it go amiss?
I was boy when Willy Wonka hit the screens in town, and John Travolta stole the scene to the horror of the crown. But the young woke up and saw it was time to change the world and let the bell chime. The protest march in Washington was saying no to war. With people dead and money gone, we wanted cookies in the jar, saying goodbye to the turbulence of the 10 years we had seen. We all felt now in unison, it was time to be serene. Shirley stood for president but didn't make it to the end. The Watts stood up against the lump of Woodson didn't bend. The LGBTQ were there shouting for their rights. The raid of Stonewall showed us all they would now put on their fight, saying goodbye to the turbulence of the 10 years we had seen. We all felt now in unison, it was time to be serene. hate the communists in the East. We saw them going out of hand, the Cold War ain't no feast. The comrades walked the mountains past to face Mujahideen, while one showed an iron fist the men had never seen, saying goodbye to the turbulence of the 10 years we had seen. We all fell down in unison. It was time to be serene. Ted Bundy's charming looks hid his gory deeds. The Beatles said goodbye, so no more seats. The kids were stunned again when the king of rock and roll left Graceland for what would be long and eternal stroll. My friend, those were the 70s. For those who were around, we remember all the good and bad now that we're homeward bound. Those were the 70s. For those who were around, we remember all the good and bad now that we're homeward bound. Goodbye 70s, you'll live on in our hearts.
Sunflowers gone from my garden, they fade, leaving me cold, lost in the shade. Where's the joy that once filled the air? Now I'm alone in this despair. Petals have fallen, colors turn gray. Emptiness fills the light of my day, seeking a shoulder where tears can pour, missing the warmth I knew before. Who will bring back those days of light, lost in the darkness of this night, searching for solace, pain to sway. In this garden, I'm feeling so raised. Shadows embrace, the silence is loud. Under the weight of this sorrowful cloud, dreams of the past, they linger and sigh, longing for moments when I could fly, crying alone by the wilted wall. Memories of sunflowers, gentle call, now in the wind. Ooh. Who will bring back those days of light, lost in the darkness of this night?